The following is a production of the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. It's time for Davis County Baseball, streaming online on the Atomo Radio YouTube channel and Facebook page. Now, let's head down to the field with the voice of your Davis County Mustangs, Alice Kojo.
It's time for Mustang Baseball. Welcome to Hawks Baseball Field as we have traveled all the way to Granger for Davis County's second game of this regular season as the Davis County Mustangs get set to take on the Hawks of Woodward Granger. Pleasure to have you with us on the Atomo Radio Sports Network. I'm Ellis Kojo. I am joined by Annie Argo, our on-site producer, and we appreciate you watching this game on the Atomo Radio YouTube channel or on the Atomo Radio Group Facebook page as well. And Davis County playing game number 2 of the regular season. They were able to beat Keokuk last night by a score of 9-2. A good game all around as Peyton Schooley took a no-hitter into the 7th inning, lost it to the leadoff batter, and gave way to a relief pitcher, and Dexter Scott was able to finish off the Chiefs. On the offensive side, the headliner was Noah Sizemore, 2 for 4 with a double, 3 RBI, and he also had a run scored and 2 stolen bases. So a good all-around game for Noah Sizemore. Mustangs banged out 7 hits. They'll look to do the same here against Woodward Granger. Not a common foe for Davis County, to be certain. They played for the first time in recent memory, and probably distant memory as well, last season down in Bloomfield. Davis County was able to win that game, and so the return matchup is up here in Granger. Let's take our first time out, and when we come back, we'll have the starting lineups for Davis County and Woodward Granger after this on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited-time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
Hi, I'm Allison Engel with First Iowa State Bank of Bloomfield. As another growing season gets underway, First Iowa State Bank is here to help area farmers tackle their 2026 ag needs with local decisions, personal service, and financing built around your operation. Whether you're planning for crop inputs, equipment, livestock, land, or operating expenses, our experienced ag lending team understands agriculture because we live it every day right here in Southeast Iowa. Stop in and talk with our ag lending team at First Iowa State Bank of Bloomfield.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Back here at Woodward Granger, where Davis County is getting set to take on the Hawks in search of win number 2 this season. Let's get to the starting lineups as head coach Ty White is trotting out the same lineup he had last night. Peyton Schooley leading things off. He's at second base. Josh Settles will get the start here in game 2. He bats second. Max Taylor is catching. He is batting third. Batting cleanup at first base is Hayden Bankson. Noah Sizemore's at third base. He bats fifth. Batting sixth. And at shortstop, Dexter Scott. Victor Milder is patrolling center field. He bats seventh. Aiden Hale is a DH once again. He bats eighth. He'll be batting for the left fielder, Rylan Johnson. And Hudson Humphreys in right. He bats ninth. Now for Woodward Granger, their head coach is Mike Long. This is their opening game of the season. Jace Osmond's at third base. He bats first. Batting second and at shortstop, Carter Long. Clayton Noah is pitching, and he bats third. Batting fourth and at first base is Jack Schindler. Aston Hodges is the DH. He bats fifth, and he'll be batting for the second baseman, Leo James. Sam Barrier is in center. He bats sixth. Batting seventh and in right field is Nolan Schultz. Batting eighth in the left field is Riker Bovey. And batting ninth and catching is Walter Leuenberger. So the lineups are set. We'll step away from the national anthem, and coming up next, the first pitch between Davis County and Woodward Granger here tonight on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein soybeans and local Davis seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs!
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
National anthem has been played, and Clayton Noah is on top of the mound for Woodward Granger as Davis County looks to go 2-0. This is the opening game for Woodward Granger. This game was originally scheduled for Monday, but rain and other type of weather washed it away. But both teams had today open on the schedule, so just a couple of days delayed, but these two teams are meeting for the second straight year. Both teams wearing white, all white. Woodward Granger in their all-white home uniforms. Davis County, as customary for them, wearing their white tops with white pants as well. I was able to talk to head coach Todd White after yesterday's game, and he was pleased, and he also said that, well, we won, plus we had some things to work on. That's the best type of lesson we can get. So here is Peyton Schooley to lead things off for Davis County. Schooley had a good game at the top of the lineup. Was 2 for 4 with a double and RBI. He also drew a walk. So got on base plenty of times from the leadoff spot. First pitch of the ball game is high and sailing off the catcher's mitt to the backstop. And we are underway. First pitch was thrown at 7:08. Noah's second pitch is a fastball that's rifled down the left field line. That is a fair ball, and Schooley will pull up as Bovey, the left fielder, is able to get to it quickly, and it is a leadoff single for Peyton Schooley. So right away the Mustangs are putting some pressure on Noah. Now here's Josh Settles, 1 for 4 in last night's win over Keokuk. Batting left-handed versus the right-hander Noah. This is Noah's first action as a varsity pitcher, and he deals a pitch outside for ball 1. Noah is a sophomore as he brings home the 1-0. There's a swing and a miss by Settles to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Schooley leads off from first with a count 1-1. He does not go, and that pitch is called a strike on the inside corner. Settles jackknifed out of the way, but home plate umpire says strike 2. Settles in a crouch, and a 1-2 pitch. Fastball up and away. It evens the count at 2-2. Max Taylor awaits on deck for Davis County. Infield at double play depth, looking to turn 2. And a 2-2 pitch, low. And that runs the count full. So we'll keep an eye on Schooley. Sometimes coaches like to run on a full count. With nobody out, he might stay put. Schooley does run, and the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Schooley got a great jump, so he is safe at second with a stolen base. Settle strikes out for the first out of the inning, but there's a runner in scoring position for Max Taylor. Taylor was 1 for 2 in last night's win over Keokuk with a pair of walks. Noah calls time, and he wants to talk to his catcher Leuenberger. Maybe getting their signals, their signs confused. Very quick conversation as Leuenberger is already headed back behind the plate. Now we're ready for the first pitch to Taylor. And here it comes. Fastball taken on the inside corner at the belt for strike 1. Noah sets at the belt. The 0-1. Fastball, strike 2. That one clipped the outside corner. So Taylor has not taken the bat off his shoulder, and he is down no balls and 2 strikes. Schooley leads off at second, and now more confusion between Leuenberger and Noah. The runner at second, you got to switch up your signs so the runner at second doesn't steal them. So Leuenberger's giving a series of signs, but no one doesn't know which one to go with. Now we're ready again. 0-2 to count to Taylor. And the pitch is a fastball that's up too high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Sun setting here at Hawk Baseball Field in Granger. And a 1-2 pitch. Fastball taken for strike 3. Taylor stares at a fastball right down the middle, and there are 2 outs. And moves the line to Hayden Bankson. He was 0 for 3 with a walk and a run scored last night. Schooley leads off from second. Bankson takes a fastball inside off the inside corner. Actually, I clipped the inside corner for strike 1. Noah looking to work around a leadoff single by Schooley, with a pair of strikeouts as Davis County on the break of this inning as that fastball misses outside for ball 1. Bankson wagging the bats, and he bends away from a fastball up and in. 2 balls and 1 strike. If Bankson can extend the inning, Noah Sizemore will be on deck, and he will bat. The 2-1. Bouncer to the right side, but foul. Two balls and 2 strikes to Bankson. Noah's ready, as is Bankson. And a 2-2 pitch. Slider misses off the plate outside. 3-2. Good eye by Bankson. Almost tantalizing, but it bent just at the last minute out of the strike zone, and Bankson was able to hold off. Now the payoff pitch coming to Bankson. Schooley runs, and a fastball is hit foul. Line drive to the first base side past Milder, the first base coach. Bankson looking to straighten it out. Another pitch coming. Pitch number 7 of this at bat. Here it comes. Bouncing ball to short. Gobbled up by Long. Throw to first is in time, and the side is retired. No runs, a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Davis County nothing. Woodward Granger coming up on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
When it comes to athletic performance, Danco in Centerville is the local go-to. They're your athletic performance specialist, helping school teams, athletic directors, coaches, parents, and athletes with top quality gear for sports and active lifestyles. Danco also makes team fundraising simple, handling the design, orders, shipping, and everything in between, so your organization can raise money without the headache. Like and follow Danco on Facebook and visit them on the Centerville Square.
Danco, work hard, play proud.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Davis County got a leadoff hit by Peyton Schooley, but they couldn't cash in. Now it's Woodward Granger's turn in their season opener here in Granger. Jace Osborne trots his way to the plate to lead things off.
Now back for the Hawks, third baseman number 4, Jace Osborne.
Osborne's a junior. batted .307 last season. 5 doubles, a triple, 14 runs driven in. Josh Settles, tall, lanky left-hander, winds and brings home the first pitch. Fastball taken for a strike. Settles features a 2-seam fastball, a changeup. He also throws a slider. The 0-1. A swing and a miss. That was a slider in the dirt. No balls and 2 strikes. Settles led Davis County in innings pitched last season as a junior. He definitely emerged as the ace of the staff. 54 in the 3rd innings pitched a year ago. 0-2 pitch. That misses outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Settles went 3-4 during his time on the mound last season. ERA of 2.06. Here comes the 1-2. Osborne looks at ball 2 as that fastball was well outside. Easy take. Count now even at 2-2. Settles, goes into his wind, and here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball taken right down the middle, strike 3, and Osborne goes down looking.
For the Hawks, shortstop number 2, Carter Long.
So Carter Long, a sophomore. As a freshman, he batted .200. 11 hits, no extra base hits. 2 runs driven in last season. Settles' first pitch, misses low. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. That's hit high in the air, deep center field. Milder going back, still going back, and it is up against the wall. Long, rounding second, headed to third, replay at the third base, and he is safe. A nice relay from Milder to Scott. Sizemore's tag was just a hair late. And a triple with 1 out has Woodward Granger threatening here in the bottom of the 1st. That brings up Clayton Noah, looking to help his own cause. He was able to work around a leadoff single on the mound half an inning ago. Settles. Sees the first pitch popped up high in the air. Right side of the infield, and Bankson, the first baseman, lunges to his right to make the catch for the first out. Make that the second out, beg your pardon.
Number 7, first baseman Jack Schindler.
A big out there. Noah was obviously trying to get the ball in the air to try to bring in that run from third. Now here's Jack Schindler, and Settles is an out away from getting out of this inning after a 1-out triple. Schindler looks at ball 1 outside. Schindler is a junior. He batted .189 last season. He drove in 6. Has a chance for his first RBI of the year if he can get a hit here. 1-0. Hit on a couple of hops to short. Scott straightens up, throws a strike to first in time, and the side is retired. No runs, a hit, 1 left for Woodward Granger. We are scoreless after 1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
No score after the first inning. Both teams were able to get a hit, but unable to bring the runner around to score. Here in the top of the second, Noah Sizemore will lead things off. Sizemore with a couple of clutch hits in last night's win over Keokuk, 2 for 4 in that matchup. He swings at the first pitch. That's hit high in the air, foul territory, first base side, and that drops foul. Schindler, the first baseman, was hustling towards the fence, but it was out of his reach. Strike one to Sizemore. Mostly cloudy evening here in Granger. Game time temperature was 60 degrees. You figure it'll dip as the game continues as Sizemore misses a high one, and the count now is 0-2. Noah struck out 2 in that first inning, and he has Sizemore set up at 0-2. The pitch hit the other way down the right field line, but foul. Noah a bit tardy on that fastball. Noah sports a good one. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Actually, that was a slider. And Sizemore checked his swing. Noah wanted an appeal to first, but no appeal. And the count is 1-2. Now the pitch. Fastball up and in. That drew a couple of boos from the Davis County faithful. As Sizemore had the limbo out of the way. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sizemore looking to get on board here to lead off the top of the second in a scoreless game. 2-2 pitch, a slider taken on the upper part of the zone. The Davis County crowd didn't like it, but it is strike 3. And Sizemore is out number 1. That brings up Dexter Scott. Scott was 0 for 2. He drew a pair of walks in last night's win over Keokuk. Noah's ready for the first pitch. Fastball taken right down the heart of the plate for strike 1. Scott, a right-hander versus a right-hander Noah. 0-1 pitch is a slider that catches the outside corner. No balls and 2 strikes. Now here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball hit foul behind us. Folks at Woodward Granger sweetening the deal. If anybody tracks down the foul ball and brings it to the concession stand, they get a free piece of gum, in case you didn't hear the PA announcer. Slider, strike 3 called on the outside half of the plate. Scott goes down looking. 4th strikeout already for Noah. And with the bases empty and 2 outs, Victor Milder will look to get things started. Milder was 1 for 4. His last at-bat was an RBI single last night. Slider misses outside, ball 1. Milder had some playing time as an 8th grader. Now starter in center field as a freshman. Strike right down the heart of the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Noah winds and delivers. That's high. 2 balls and 1 strike. Noah's working quickly with the bases empty and 2 outs. Here he comes with another. Slider hit down the line. Fair ball. Hustling to the ball is Schultz, the right fielder, holding Milder to a single, but he keeps the inning alive for Aiden Hale. Hale was 1 for 3. He was also hit by a pitch last night. As he climbs in, looking to keep this thing alive. We'll see if Milder decides to take off with 2 outs. He does not go on the first pitch, and the fastball misses a little bit outside for ball 1. Milder has decent speed. I should say he has pretty good speed. As that pitch is taken low for ball 2. This is the last game of the week, even though it's Wednesday, as the Mustangs will take a break for state track. Milder, as a matter of fact, will be on the shuttle relay team up at Drake University, and Hale gets hit by a pitch again. I got him on the front arm. Did it hit Hale or did it hit the bat? I guess they're saying it hit the bat. Sure looked like that got a piece of Hale. So a foul ball makes it 2 balls and 1 strike. Fastball taken and belt high over the outside half. Evens the count at 2-2. Noah looking to put away Hale and put an end to the Mustangs' second inning. We're scoreless. Milder leads off from first. He does not go. Strike 3 called on the outside corner, and Noah strikes out the side. No runs, a hit, a man left. Going to the bottom of the second, we still have no score on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bottom of the second here in Granger. Davis County looking to go to 2-0, taking on Woodward Granger. We have no score as Ashton Hodges comes to the plate for the Hawks. Hodges is a sophomore. Didn't have a single at-bat last season as in varsity. So this is his first action as a varsity man. And the first pitch is tap foul at the plate for strike 1. Hodges, a right-hander, versus the left-hander, Settles. Settles winds and comes home with the 0-1. A slider that swung on and missed. No balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch from Settles. Outside with the fastball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. He's been missing with the fastball outside or in the left-hander's box. Here in the early going. Now the 1-2 pitch. Hodges puts it in play. Hit it on the ground to short. Scott scoops it up, throws the first in plenty of time, and Hodges is retired. 1 out.
Now batting for the Hawks, center fielder number 3, Samuel Barrier.
Sam Barrier is the batter. When I first wrote down my starting lineup, I had him down as Charles Barrier. But then talking to the PA announcer, it says, yeah, he doesn't go by his first name, he goes by his middle name. which is Samuel, or Sam for short. Slider misses outside, ball one. But like Charles Moore, just that's a name you don't hear very often anymore anyway. The wind in the 1-0. Fastball, miss outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Barrier batting right-handed versus the lefty Settles. Well, Settles throwing that two-seamer. Those misses will occur on the arm side to coincide with that two-seam movement. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. That's lifted high and foul behind the plate for strike one. And a couple of kids chasing after that foul ball, looking for that free piece of gum. And, oh, nice play there. Is that one kid in a gray hoodie dove for the ball to get that piece of gum. Ground ball to the left side. This time it's Sizemore cutting in front of Scott, the shortstop, and the third baseman throws out Barrier for the second out.
And for the Hawks, right fielder number 23, Nolan Schultz.
Nolan Schultz is the batter, and he is the first left-hander Settles will face this evening. Schultz is a freshman. That's an 8th grader. He only had 3 at-bats. Was unable to collect a hit. Settles winds and comes home with the first pitch. Bases empty, 2 outs. Fastball taken on the inside corner at the knees for strike one. The 0-1. And that slider missed low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pair of ground outs has been Woodward Granger's second inning thus far. Settles looking to retire the Hawks in order for the first time tonight. The 1-1. And that fastball clips the inside corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Settles struck out the leadoff batter for Woodward Granger back in the first inning. Since then, it's been 3 ground outs and a fly out. I should say a pop out. The 1-2 pitch. And the slider gets him looking. And the side is retired. So Woodward Granger goes down 1-2-3. We head to the third. Davis County nothing. Woodward Granger nothing on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
We're in the top of the third. Davis County taking on Woodward Granger. No score between the Mustangs and the Hawks, and it will be Hudson Humphrey leading things off for the Mustangs.
Now batting for the Mustangs, right fielder, number 11, Hudson Humphrey.
Humphrey was 0 for 4. He was able to collect an RBI and score a run from last night's game. 9-1-2 due up for Davis County, looking to do something against Clayton Noah, who's been very good this evening. Fastball in tight to the right-handed hitting Humphrey for ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch is a dribbler foul at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. As I said back in the first inning, Noah hasn't pitched in a varsity uniform, but he looks very good as that pitch hit the elbow of, nope, did that hit his bat again? Apparently it did. It sounded more like flesh than bat, but no protest from Humphrey. A foul ball makes it 1-2. And Noah lost control of that slider. Humphrey ducks out of the way as that came well inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bovey's in left field for Woodward Granger with Barrier in center, and Schultz is in right. Strike 3 called, fastball in the outside corner. And through the first time through the lineup, Noah struck out 6. Davis County does have a pair of hits, one of which was collected by Schooley, who's standing at the plate now. He led off the ball game with a single, just like he did against Keokuk. However, he was stranded after stealing second base. And a slider, taken belt high for strike 1. Noah winds and delivers. And that pitch spikes to the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike. Osborne is at third for Woodward Granger with Long at short. James is the second baseman, and Schindler is at first. 1-1 pitch, a slider on the inside corner, 1 ball and 2 strikes. It's really that fastball slider combo that's really got Noah through the first couple of innings. Now the 1-2. Slider misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Schooley's ready, as is Noah. 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. Home plate umpire seems to favor that low strike, maybe a hair below the knees. Strikeout number 6 for Noah already. Base is empty, 2 outs, top of the third of a scoreless game, and here is Josh Settles, who struck out swinging his first time up. Settles looks at a slider that misses well upstairs for ball 1. Davis County was very patient in the batter's box last night. The 1-0. Fastball missing outside. 1 ball. Make that 2 balls and no strikes. Mustangs drew 6 walks last night in their 9-2 win over Keokuk. Things have proven to be much tougher against Noah, who's not allowed to walk. Only 2 hits, and he's now struck out 7. 2-0 to count the Settles. The pitch. Fastball missing inside, as Settles had to jackknife out of the way to avoid getting hit. 3 balls and no strikes. You figure Settles will take all the way here. Make Noah prove that he can throw a strike. And, oof, that pitch was taken as a strike, and just like the Davis County faithful, I think that that pitch was low. And now the 3-1 from Noah. Settles takes strike 2. That strike was probably more legit, as that was thigh high, a fastball down the middle. Now the full count. Settles looking to keep the inning alive with the bases empty and 2 outs. The payoff pitch, and the slider misses. Maybe high, maybe outside. Noah did not like that non-call. He thought he had himself another strikeout. Instead, the inning is kept alive for Max Taylor. Taylor sheds his tools of ignorance, now struts to the plate. He struck out looking his first time up. Matter of fact, didn't take the bat off his shoulder his entire at-bat back in the first. Settles. He stole a base last night. Noah will have to be cognizant of him, as the first pitch is taken high for ball 1. Top of the third, no score between Davis County and Woodward Granger. Bases are empty with 2 outs. Beg your pardon. Settles as a runner at first with 2 outs. And a 1-2 pitch is a fastball that's dribbled over to short, and it is Long that collects it, has plenty of time to throw out Taylor at first, to end the inning. So Noah's able to pitch around a 2-out walk and keep the Mustangs off the board. We'll head to the bottom of the third. No score on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Janet's doing it, so's Fred, same with Omar, and Tim's been at it since February of last year. And guess what? They're all saving by doing so. That's because they're all using Drive Safe and Save from State Farm and saving 10% just by signing up, and then getting a 30% discount down the road. How about you? You ready to get at it and save? To start driving safe and saving in Iowa and Missouri, call me, Wes Ashelman, your Albia State Farm agent today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Discounts may vary. Not available in California, Massachusetts, or Rhode Island.
Are you wanting a fence built but not sure who to call? Skylar at Hopkins Fencing in Bloomfield has lots of experience and can provide references from many happy customers. He can do everything from barbed wire, woven, continuous, and custom welding. Call Skylar at Hopkins Fencing in Bloomfield for a free estimate. You can find his number on Facebook or call 641-208-6310. That's 641-208-6310. Check out the Hopkins Fencing Facebook page for lots of pictures of the quality fencing jobs that he has done. You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Davis County and Woodward Granger are scoreless as we play in the bottom of the third. Josh settles. You could argue not quite as flashy as Clayton Noah, who has already accumulated 7 strikeouts in 3 innings pitched, but if you look at the pitch counts, you could see where the difference lies. Noah at 55, and I have Josh Settles at 22 as we start the third.
Left fielder number 6, Riker Bovey.
Riker Bovey will lead things off for Woodward Granger. A right-hander versus the lefty Settles. And the first pitch at the bottom of the third is hit on the ground towards second. Schooley charges, throws, not in time, and the throw gets past Bankson. Bovey makes the turn, heads to second, and he is safe at second. An error on Schooley. Now has opened the door for Woodward Granger. That was a dribbler past the mound on the right side, and it was very slowly hit, and Bovey does run well. So Schooley tried to hurry. Even if the throw was in time, I don't think Bovey would have been out at first. But the wide throw at first compounded things for the Mustangs in a bad way. He squares the bunt, and that's strike one, but the ball got past the catcher Taylor. So on the pass ball, Bovey advances to third base. So an error, a pass ball, and a runner now is at third for Woodward Granger with nobody out. 0-1 to count to Leuenberger. The pitch, swing and a miss. Davis County playing their infield back, willing to concede the run in order to get an out. Lascelles is looking for the strikeout. The 0-2 pitch. Got him looking on the outside corner. Fastball froze him. And that's one out.
To the plate for the Hawks, number 4, Jace Osmond.
That's strikeout number 3 for Settles. And now back to the top of the order, and Jace Osmond, who struck out looking back in the first. He squares the bunt. The runner coming home, and batter is out. Beg your pardon, safe at first. It was a suicide squeeze with Bovey coming down the line. Osmond was able to get the bunt down the first base line. And it's a bunt single for Osmond. An RBI as well. And Woodward Granger leads it now 1-0. Carter Long, who tripled his first time up, takes a slider upstairs for ball 1. So an unearned run opens the scoring here in the bottom of the third. Settles with a long look into his catcher Taylor. Now he comes set. The 1-0. That's low. 2 balls and no strikes. So Settles the first one to blink. Now he'll look to limit the damage with runner at first and nobody out. Runner goes. Pitches bounce to the plate for a ball to throw to second, not nearly in time to get Osborne, who steals second base. Once that pitch was in the dirt, Osborne had an easy opportunity to swipe the bag, in which he did. 3-0 that count to Carter Long, who steps out of the box, now looks to his head coach Mike Long. He squares the bunt. He takes strike one. The throw gets past Taylor. The throw to third, not in time. So another pass ball as Taylor dropped that pitch as well. So now the count is 3-1. Woodward Granger already scored on a suicide squeeze. And now the 3-1. That's outside. And Long walks.
Now back to the Hawks. Number 13, Clayton Noah.
I misspoke a moment ago. There is one out in the inning. However, runners are now at the corners here in the bottom of the third. And Clayton Noah will look to make it a crooked number for Woodward Granger. Noah popped out his first time up. He swung at the first pitch and popped out to the first baseman, Bankson. He squares the bunt. Pitch is taken outside for a ball to throw to second. Not in time. Snap throw back to third. It's wide of third. Getting up and coming on the score is Osborne. Going to third is Long, and it is now 2-0 Woodward Granger. Another error on Schooley on that throw to third, which allowed Osborne to score. Long got the stolen base and then advanced to third on the throwing error. Now head coach Todd White calls timeout, and I think he's just looking to settle his Mustangs down, as very sloppy baseball here in the third inning has gifted the Hawks a pair of runs. Two nothing is our score. Although you could argue those 2 runs definitely not to the detriment of Josh Settles. Now the home plate umpire comes up to break up the meeting, as the entire infield is having a conversation with head coach Todd White, or I should say head coach Todd White is having a conversation with the infield. One to 0 is the count to Noah. Runners at the corners for Woodward Granger. 1 out, bottom of the third. 2 runs already in for the Hawks. And the 1-0 pitch. And slider is taken for a strike. He definitely is favoring that low strike. And when I mean low, I mean worm level. And a 1-1. Hit high in the air, out to center. On his horse is Victor Milder, and that ball is gone.
Home run for
Clayton Noah homers to deep center field, and it is now a 5-0 Woodward Granger lead. Beg your pardon, a 4-0 lead.
Number 7, Jack Schindler.
A big inning for Woodward Granger. 4-0 now is the Woodward Granger lead. And there's a rifle into left field for a base hit as Schindler is aboard. Now the ball got past Johnson. Schindler rounding first, headed to second, and he will be in there on the error by the left fielder Johnson.
Now batting, number 11, Ashton Hodges.
That moves the line to Ashton Hodges. 3 errors in the inning for Davis County. After playing relatively clean last night. Definitely sloppier in this go-around as that pitch is taken outside for ball 1. Settles, comes home with a 1-0. Slider, and that is a ball outside. Hodges has the count now in his favor at 2-0. Schindler leads off from second. The pitch by Settles, fastball hit foul to the first base side. Two and 1 to count now. And the pitch. And that's outside, I guess, to make it 3-1. Schooley at second base had both hands over his head. As if to say, where was that pitch? Now the count is 2-1. Hodges looks at strike 2 on the outside corner. Count is full. And the payoff pitch coming from Settles. Hit foul to the first base side, out of play, and we'll do it again. After breezing through the first 3 innings, Settles has run into trouble here in inning number 3. However, his defense definitely has let him down behind him. Grounder off the glove of Settles. He straightens up, throws to first, and he retires. Hodges, as Settles is able to stick with it.
To the plate for the Hawks, number 3,
2 outs in the inning.
Samuel Barrier.
Schindler advanced to third on the play. And here's Sam Barrier. He grounded out to third his first time up. Big blow of this inning, a 2-run homer by Clayton Noah. And he swings and misses at the first one. Barrier was ahead of a changeup. Schindler leads off from third. The 0-1. Check the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did go around for strike 2. Settles with a deep breath as he's a strike away from ending this 3rd inning. And there's a swing and a miss. Barrier strikes out, but damage has been done as Woodward Granger scores 4 runs on 3 hits, 3 errors in the inning, and a man left. At the end of 3, it's Woodward Granger 4, Davis County nothing on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Davis County finds themselves down 4-0 as we play in the top of the fourth. Hayden Bankson will look to get something started against Clayton Noah. Mustangs have had a runner on base in each of the first 3 innings, but nothing to show for it. First pitch taken inside for ball 1. Unusual half inning for Davis County. 3 errors committed, 2 pass balls on the catcher Taylor, so plenty of opportunities for Woodward Granger to take advantage. There's a grounder to short. Fumble by Long, and he is safe as Long will not get a throw off. And so a leadoff error on Long perhaps opens the door for Davis County. So here's Noah Sizemore. Sizemore struck out looking his first time up. First pitch fastball taken for a strike. Sizemore, a right-hander versus the right-hander Noah. The one-strike pitch is a slider that is swung on and missed. Sizemore was thinking fastball, and he swung over that slider. Count now is 0-2. And the pitch by Noah is up the middle to Long. He steps on second for 1 to throw to first. It's wide of first. And Sizemore makes the turn, heads to second. He's in there with a fielder's choice and then a throwing error on Long, the shortstop. Bankson out at second, so there's 1 out in the inning. But now Dexter Scott has a chance to drive in Sizemore, who now stands at second. And Scott takes strike 1 from Noah. So again, Davis County has a runner on base. Specifically a runner at second with 1 out. Slider off the plate outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Noah sets at the belt. 1-1. That's a foul ball back behind us and out of play. One ball and 2 strikes now to Dexter Scott. And that slider misses upstairs. 2-2 the count. And strike 3 called as Dexter Scott gets caught looking at a fastball down the middle. Second time he struck out tonight. 2 outs in the inning, and Victor Milder with an opportunity to drive in Davis County's first run. Milder has 1 of the 2 Davis County hits. Runner breaks for a third, and they call a strike on that pitch. That's, oof. Now it's caught by the catcher in the dirt. But a strike apparently to Milder, while Sizemore stole third base. The 0-1. Fastball letter high, taken for ball 1. Sizemore taking his lead from third. 1-1 pitch, fastball upstairs. 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's the wind and the pitch. Slider taken up and in. 3 balls and 1 strike. If Milder can keep the inning alive, Aiden Hale will bat for the Mustangs. 3 balls and 1 strike to Milder. Davis County trails 4-0 here in the top of the 4th. There's a strike, but that gets past the catcher, Leuenberg, and coming in to score is Sizemore. The first run for Davis County to make it 4-1. So a pass ball on the catcher, Leuenberger. And the Mustangs are able to cash in on a mistake by Woodward Granger. Count is full to Victor Milder, who now steps out. Takes a practice swing, now steps back into the left-hander's box. Noah's ready. He deals. That's low. And Milder draws a 2-out walk. Aiden Hale struck out looking his first time up back in the second. During his at bat, it appeared a pitch hit him, but apparently it's called a foul ball as Milder slides back to first after Noah checks on him. Davis County's got 1 of the runs back. They still trail 4-1 here in the top of the 4th. And Noah's first pitch is grounded right back to the mound, and Noah will run to first base, flip it over to Schindler to retire the side. No runs, make that 1 run, no hits, 2 errors in the inning, and 1 man left on. After 3.5, it's Woodward Granger 4, Davis County 1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Here in the bottom of the 4th, it is 4-1. Woodward Granger leading Davis County. Bottom 3rd of the order for the Hawks coming up, starting with Nolan Schultz. Schultz struck out looking, which ended the bottom of the 2nd. Settles looking to, pardon the pun, settle down as that pitch is outside for ball 1. He gave up 4 runs back in the 3rd inning. 2 of them were earned. 2 of them came on a 2-run homer by Clayton Noah as well. The 1-0 pitch, ground ball up the middle, off the chest of Scott. It deflects to Schooley, but he does not have a play. And Schultz will take first on the error by Scott at short. That was a tough hop that went off the chest of Scott.
Number 6, Riker Bovee.
So once again, Settles will have to pitch from the stretch. Riker Bovee is now the batter. He started things off last inning with a weak grounder to second, but a throwing error by Schooley kind of opened the gates for the 4-run inning by Woodward Granger. It's a swing and a foul with a runner going. Four to 1 is our score. Woodward Granger leading Davis County. And the throw to first is wide of the bag. Going out into foul territory. Bovee, make that Schultz, rounding second. Headed to third, and there will be no play. So a throwing error on the pickoff throw by Settles allows Schultz to advance all the way to third. And now Davis County will have to be cognizant of a sacrifice bunt. 0-1 to count to Bovee. Popped up to the right side into foul territory, and that falls for strike two. Oh, 2 to count to Riker Bovee, with Schultz leading off from third as Woodward Granger looks to add to their 3-run lead. The pitch, a wave and a miss. And the runner breaks to third, and they got him. It was a drop third strike. Max Taylor faked the throw to first and managed to get Schultz straying too far away from the bag at third. He threw a strike to Sizemore, who tagged out Schultz. And that's the first out of the inning. Now a runner at first for Walter Leuenberger. He struck out looking his first time up. Runner goes. And that bunt is popped up in the air. A diving attempt by Sizemore along the third base line, but he wasn't able to get it. It is a base hit for Leuenberger. And the Hawks have runners at first and second with one out. Well, good attempt by Sizemore.
And for the Hawks, number 4, Jace Osmond.
If I was quicker on the trigger, I was like, hey, how about we look at that again on instant replay? But as we do have instant replay capabilities this season, but we will try to get more on the ball in terms of that. Gavin Hansen comes in to run. He replaces Leuenberger as a courtesy runner. Runners at first and second, one out. Back to the top of the order, and Jace Osmond. Strike one as he swings and misses at a slider. Osmond laid down a suicide squeeze bunt that turned into a base hit. That scored the first run for Woodward Granger back in the third inning. He later came around to score on a throwing error and timeout called at the plate by Taylor, the catcher for Davis County. (0-1) to count. Ground ball up the middle to Scott, sliding on his knees. Schultz to second for one to throw to first. Not in time, but ooh, what a pretty play by Scott. As we might be able to take a... As Scott was sliding behind second base, robbed Osmond of a hit. Got the out at second. That's the second out of the inning, and now runners are at first and third for Carter Long. But what a play by Dexter Scott, shoveling it over to Schooley to get the out at second. Carter Long with the runner going, takes strike one, and they fake the throw to first, and they got him at third. Two runners picked off at third in this inning, and this inning has come to an end. So nothing across for Woodward Granger after a lot of traffic. At the end of 4, it remains 4-1 Woodward Granger on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein Soybeans and local Davis Seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs!
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Four to 1 is our score as Davis County trails Woodward Granger by 3 as we play in the top of the 5th. Clayton Noah allowed his first run of the ball game back in the 4th. He'll face 9, 1, and 2 from Davis County, starting with Hudson Humphrey.
Now back to the Mustangs, number 11, Hudson Humphrey.
Humphrey so far 0 for 1. He struck out back in the 3rd. Noah fouls that pitch right back towards me. Not gonna lie, I didn't dodge, but I did blink as I was ticketed right for my head, if not for the safety net. Strike 2 on the slider to Hudson Humphrey. Noah has struck out 8 so far this evening. Make it 9 as Humphrey goes down swinging. Back to the top of the order, and Peyton Schooley, who'll look to get something going for Davis County. Trailing 4 to 1 here in the top of the 5th. Schooley is 1 for 2. A base hit and a stolen base in the 1st inning. He struck out looking back in the 3rd. First pitch slider. Misses outside, ball 1. You could definitely see that the home plate umpire favors the low strike as opposed to the higher one. The 1-0. That's up and in to Schooley. 2 balls and no strikes. Davis County's managed just 2 hits so far this evening, thus far. Ground ball up the middle, and that's a base hit right on cue. Schooley gets hit number 3. And he's aboard with 1 out for Josh Settles. Settles with a strikeout back in the 1st inning and a walk in the 3rd. Down by 3. Wonder how much running head coach Ty White has in mind. Schooley with an aggressive lead at 1st, and the first pitch is taken outside for ball 1. Top of the 5th, Davis County trails 4 to 1. The 1-0 pitch to Settles is popped up high and foul to the 3rd base side, and that gets over the fence and out of play. You can definitely see it's longer days now here as we approach late May. 8:16 local time, but still you can see the sky. The 1-1 slider has swung on and missed. A nasty pitch and went to the back foot of Settles. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And now the 1-2 pitch. Settles takes a pitch upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes. In case you're wondering about pitch count, I have Noah ready to send pitch number 84 home of the evening, and here it comes. Slider misses downstairs. The ball got past Leuenberger, the catcher, but it was a wild enough pitch for Schooley to take second base. Now the count is full to Settles. Now with the runner in scoring position with 1 out for Davis County. The pitch to Settles. He fouls it back. And we'll do it again. So the battle continues between Clayton Noah and Josh Settles. Pitch number 7 of the at-bat coming up. That's high for ball 4. Good at-bat by Settles. He walks for the second straight plate appearance. And now the stage is set for Max Taylor, who now represents the tying run. Taylor struck out looking in the first, grounded out to short. Back in inning number 3. Runners at first and second for Davis County, 1 out. They're down by 3 here in the top of the 5th. And Taylor sends the first pitch to the mound, and that throw to second was wide of Long, but he was able to dive down and grab it, tag second to retire Settles. Thought that might have been a double play. Instead, it's a fielder's choice. Settles is out at second. 2 outs in the inning, and with runners at first and third, the batter is Hayden Bankson.
Now back to the Mustang, number 25, Hayden Bankson.
Mustangs could use a clutch 2-out hit from Bankson. And head coach Mike Long calls time. And he comes out to talk with Clayton Noah. This being the first game of the season, you wonder how long, pun not intended, Mike Long intends to go with Noah. He's at 87 pitches. Regardless, cool night like this, especially on the season opener, you don't want to push him too much, especially in the first ball game of the season. And looks like Mike Long will stick with Noah for at least one more batter. Although I'm looking at the bullpen, I don't see anybody warming for Woodward Granger. So here we go. Hayden Bankson at the plate. He's 0 for 2. The ground out, he also reached on an error. Swings at the first pitch and grounds it to Long at short. He goes down to his knees, gets up and throws out Bankson, and the side is retired. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Going to the bottom of the 5th, it's now Woodward Granger 4, Davis County nothing on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Your best choice for groceries is Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family. They're proud to offer Best Choice branded items. While you're there, check out the awesome selection in their meat department and make sure and find something for your sweet tooth in the bakery. Don't forget to follow them on Facebook to keep up with all their specials. Stop into Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family. Located 1 block off the northeast corner of the Bloomfield Square.
Pierce Fence Company is Southeast Iowa's premier local fence company. With over 70 years of experience, their dedication to quality craftsmanship and customer service is in a class of its own.
Hi, I'm Jared at Pierce Fence Company. We've been building quality fences for decades, and we value helping others. It's important to us to serve our community and make a positive change. We specialize in residential, commercial, and industrial fence installs. Give us a call or check us out online to find out why we were built to make a difference.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
We're in the bottom of the 5th. Second game of the season for Davis County. They won the season opener. However, they trail Woodward Granger 4-1.
Number 2, Carter Long.
Josh Settles back on top of the mound now. Carter Long was standing at the plate when Riker Bovey was picked off third to end the inning, so he starts with a fresh count here in the bottom of the 5th. Changeup missing outside. Or was that a strike? Nope, it missed outside for ball 1. And a 1-0 pitch. Tapper back to the mound, settles, throws out. Long for the first out.
Now batting for the Hogs, number 13, Clayton Noah.
Here's Clayton Noah. Last time he was up back in the third, he sent a Josh Settles offering over the center field wall for a 2-run homer, which made it 4-0 at the time. Davis County got a run back in the top of the fourth, and that's where we stand now. Slider misses outside, ball 1. So Noah, definitely the headliner of this game so far for what he's done on the mound, and definitely what he's done with the bat. There's another drive out to center. Milder started back in, now heads back, and it's over his head and up against the wall. Milder scoops it up as Noah cruises into second with a 1-out double. So Noah has seen the ball very well off Settles. And looks like we'll have a courtesy runner come in for Noah. Waiting to see who comes in. And it's Gavin Hansen.
Now batting for the Hogs, number 7, Jack Schindler.
Meanwhile, Jack Schindler.
And courtesy runner, number 14, Gavin Hansen.
Looks like we're set. Woodward Granger with a runner at second and 1 out, as they look to extend their 4-1 lead here in the bottom of the 5th. Jack Schindler takes a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Settle stares into Taylor, now comes set. He kicks and deals. That's low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Four to 1 is our score. Woodward Granger over Davis County, and that slider misses outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Not much of a win to speak of, thankfully, as the nighttime temperature is expected to dip into the 40s. Two and 1 to count. Next offering coming to Schindler. Swung on and missed, as he missed a slider. And the count now is 2 balls and 2 strikes. Settle so far this evening has struck out 5. 2-2 pitch. Popped up the chute. On the infield, and it is the second baseman, Schooley, who puts it away near the second base bag for the 2nd out.
Now batting for the Hogs, number 11, Ashton Hodges.
So here's Ashton Hodges. A pair of ground outs in his 2 at-bats thus far. Runner at second, 2 outs. Woodward Granger holds a 4-1 lead over Davis County. And a pitch. First pitch swinging, lifted in the air out to right field, and coming in is Humphrey, making a catch near the line. And the side is retired. So Settles is able to pitch around a 1-out double and keep Woodward Granger off the board, but after 5, it's still Woodward Granger 4, Davis County 1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree, and our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Sixth inning rolls in as Noah Sizemore gets things started for Davis County, trailing 4-1 against Woodward Granger. Sizemore so far today has a strikeout. He reached on a fielder's choice and later scored on a pass ball for Davis County's only run. Noah's still in there, and he pours in strike one to Sizemore. Just that unearned run has been the only blemish for Clayton Noah, who's been very good on the mound for Woodward Granger. Strike two to Sizemore. And quickly the count is no balls and 2 strikes. Sizemore, Scott, Milder due up for Davis County here in the 6th. Slider missing off the plate outside. 1 and 2. Fastball is tomahawked foul behind us and out of play. Count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes. And Noah's next to Sizemore. And slider misses off the play outside. He yelled, the home plate umpire yelled ball. I thought he was going to ring Sizemore up, but instead it's ball 2. So the count now even at 2s. Noah winds and deals. Fastball that got inside, went deflected off the glove of Leuenberger, the catcher, but apparently Sizemore escaped that unscathed. Count now full at 3 and 2. Sizemore looking to get aboard to lead off the Davis County 6th. Mustangs are running out of outs this evening. Payoff pitch. A check swing foul towards the first base dugout. That was high. That would have been ball 4, but Sizemore just couldn't hold off on that high fastball. So we'll do it again. A lot of deep at-bats. This is pitch number 8. And the slider misses high, and a good at-bat by Sizemore. And the leadoff man is on for Davis County. Mustangs have had a base runner in each of the first 6 innings, but only 1 run to show for it. Here's Dexter Scott. He's had a devil of a time versus Clayton Noah. A pair of strikeouts, 1 looking, 1 swinging. Fastball low and away, ball 1. Can't imagine Sizemore will be running down by 3 here in the 6th inning. The 1-0. That got past the catcher Leuenberg. That was a slider that was spiked that ended up in the left-hander's box. And a wild pitch allows Sizemore to advance to second. Now the count is 2-0 to Dexter Scott, looking for his first hit of the season. Ground ball foul towards the third base coach's box. Two and 1 to count now to Scott. Noah dropped the ball while he was on the rubber. That should be a balk, you would think, but apparently not. Maybe he wasn't set. Regardless, here comes the 2-1 to Scott. Slider missing outside. 3 balls and 1 strike. I have Noah. He just threw his 100th pitch of the evening, and Mike Scott not making a move to bring him out. Well, now the count 3-1. Fastball swung on and missed. Noah challenged him. with a hard ball and got one past Scott, and the count now is full. If Scott reaches, the tying run will come to the plate for Davis County here in the 6th. They trail 4-1. Sizemore dancing off second base. The payoff pitch up and in, ball 4, and 2 straight walks have the Mustangs in business here in the 6th. Timeout called. Here comes head coach Mike Long, and I imagine this will spell the end for Clayton Noah, and it does. So we will tell you about the new pitcher when we return. A pitching change for Woodward Granger. Woodward Granger leads Davis County 4-1. We'll be back on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
New pitcher in the game is Jace Osborne. He comes in from third to take over on the mound. Just a straight-up switch as Clayton Noah, the starting pitcher for Woodward Granger, takes over at third base. Mustangs in business here in the top of the 6th. They have runners at first and second thanks to a pair of walks by Noah. Nobody out for Victor Milder, who has a single and a walk in his 2 plate appearances. Big spot here as Jace Osborne takes over on the mound. Osborne made 8 appearances on the mound last season, 1-3 record, a 27 and a third innings pitch, as that first pitch is taken for a strike. Low in the strike zone, much to the consternation of the Davis County faithful. Osborne with an ERA of 4.61 last season. Milder squares the bunt. He pulls it back as that fastball is taken upstairs for ball 1. The runner at second is Sizemore. The runner at first is Scott. Davis County looking to climb back into this game. Down 4-1 to pitch. And Milder did not go around. They appeal, and a home plate umpire says Milder was able to pull back the bat as he was attempting the bunt. So that makes it ball 2. And the count now is 2-1. Noah now at third, playing in on the grass, expecting a bunt. Milder squares the bunt again. That pitch goes behind Milder into the backstop, and the runners advance to second and third on the wild pitch. So now I imagine the bunt will be taken off the table with the runners now in scoring position. 3-1 to count now to Milder. A swing here could make it a 1-run ball game. The 3-1, ball 4. Fastball well outside, and the bases are loaded for Aiden Hale. Hale struck out looking, and he grounded back to the pitcher in his 2 previous at-bats. Probably the biggest spot so far for Hale as a varsity man. Bases loaded, nobody out. Trailing by 3. Ground ball up the middle, and that goes off the glove of the shortstop Long. Everybody is safe. A run scores for Davis County to make it 4-2. So Hale's able to get the ball in play. E6. And we may have a pinch runner come in as head coach Todd White is talking to home plate umpire. And we may have a runner for Hale. And what do we got? Nope. Looks like there won't be any pinch runners. Hudson Humphrey is the batter. And yes, there is actually a pinch runner. This is Sven Skaggs, who comes in to run for Aiden Hale at first. Hudson Humphrey, bases loaded, nobody out. A run in for Davis County. Strike 1 on the inside corner. Three walks and a wild pitch has led to the Davis County run here in the top of the 6th. The 0-1 from Osborne. Fouled straight back. Humphrey was on it, but he's in the hole now, 0-2. Osborne looking for a strikeout. 0-2 pitch, fastball about neck high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Top of the order due up for Davis County in the form of Peyton Schooley after Humphrey bats. The 1-2. Fastball misses outside. Leuenberger, the catcher, tried to frame it best he could, but no dice. 2-2. And the next one from Osborne with the bases loaded. Inside. From 0-2 to 3-2. Humphrey steps out of the batter's box, stares at his head coach Todd White, now climbs back in. Bases full of Mustangs. Nervous time here in Granger. The 3-2 pitch. Taken high for ball 4. Scott comes in to score, and it is now 4-3. An RBI bases loaded walk for Humphrey. Woodward Granger once led this game 4-0. Mike Long came out. I think he had some choice words for the umpire. Thought that last pitch was a strike. But Peyton Schooley, working on a 2-for-3 night, will now bat. Bases remain loaded, still nobody out. Mustangs trail by a run. And there's a strike to Schooley. Schooley a pair of singles with a strikeout sandwiched in his 3 at-bats. The 0-1 pitch, hit high in the air, out to right center field. That drops for a base hit, falls to the wall. Milner scores. Coming in is Skaggs. He clears the bases as Humphrey comes in to score. A bases clearing double for Payne Schooley. And the Mustangs are out in front, 6-4. Schooley has been hot with the bat this evening. And a bases clearing double has Davis County now sitting in the lead for the first time tonight. From down 4-0 to up 6-4. And still nobody out. Here's Josh Settles. Ball 1 outside. So that last exchange closes the book on Clayton Noah, who will take a hard luck no decision. He pitched very well for Woodward Granger. Osborne throws that pitch inside to make it 2-0. Noah ended up giving up 3 runs, 2 of them earned in 5+ innings on 2 hits. He walked 5 and struck out 9. The 2-0 pitch, fastball right down Broadway. 2 balls and 1 strike. Last year's game lacked runs. Davis County won it 3-1 in Bloomfield. Much more friendly offensively this time around. 6-4. The Mustangs lead it here in the top of the 6th. The 2-1 to Settles. Strike. Fastball right at the knees over the heart of the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Settles. Schooley leads off from second. 2-2 pitch. Popped up, third base side, foul territory. Noah gives it a look, and that bounces just short of the fence. And we'll do it again at 2-2. So after having their troubles with Noah, they were able to work out a couple of walks to start off the inning, and they've gotten to Osborne, Noah's relief pitcher for Woodward Granger. 5 runs in for Davis County. Another 2-2 pitch coming to Settles. Outside. Another full count. Osborne's body language. Hand on hip. Stared in a bit too long at that last pitch. Thought he had strike 3. Instead we'll have a payoff pitch coming to Settles. And here it comes. Fouled off. So another deep at bat. Settles worked a walk back in the 5th inning. This will be pitch number 8 of this at bat. Another full count pitch. A swing and a miss. It hits the ground. Settles didn't know that it hit the ground, so he runs to first. The throw goes over the head of the first baseman. Everybody is safe. Unbelievable play. Settles swung and missed a pitch in the dirt. The ball got away from Leuenberger, the catcher. Settles didn't know it at first. He stumbled towards the plate. They might call Settles out because he walked towards the dugout. They might call Settles out here. But Settles walked towards home, then stumbled after everybody yelled at him to run. He ran, stumbled again. Leuenberger tried to tag him. He could not. Then to throw the first one over the head of Schindler. So a strikeout and an error on the catcher Leuenberger. Puts runners at first and third now. Still nobody out for Max Taylor. He is 0 for 3 so far tonight. And Taylor takes a strike. What a turnaround this inning. Davis County trailed at one point 4-0. 4-1 going into the 6th. Now has scored 5. And now leads 6-4. The 0-1. And a breaking ball misses upstairs, and Settles was not watching, or maybe he thought that ball wasn't far away enough from Leuenberger, the catcher, to try to advance to second, so he stays put at first. Count even at 1 ball, 1 strike to Taylor. Righty versus righty matchup. Runner goes from first. Pitch is low. No, they call that a strike. And they just throw it to the shortstop long to prevent the runner from third, Schooley, from scoring. So they concede the stolen base to Settles. Strike 2 on Taylor. So he is now in the hole 1-2. And here comes the next pitch from Osborne. And there's a slider taken for strike 3. That's the first out in the inning. Hayden Bankson is the 9th batter of this inning. And the man they call Banksy looking for a big hit to put Davis County up by 3, possibly 4. And that slider almost got a piece of Bankson, who fell to the ground to avoid the pitch. The 1-0. Fastball low. 2 balls and no strikes. The key to this inning were the 3 walks that led off the inning. Then a run scored on an error. There was a bases loaded walk that brought in another run. And then Peyton Schooley emptied the bases with a double. There's a strike on the outside edge. I would probably venture to say these Davis County fans will not be putting this home plate umpire on their Christmas list, to be sure. 2-1 to count to Bankson. Schooley's runner at third, settles, leads off from second. The pitch hit the other way. That's rifled foul over the fence and out of play. They'd even say count at 2-2. 1 out. Runners at second and third here in the top of the 6th. Davis County has taken a 6-4 lead. Osborne's ready. 2-2 pitch. Slider upstairs. Didn't quite have to handle that one, as that missed well upstairs. And that runs the count full. Osborne's worked hard since he's come into the game earlier this inning. This is already pitch number 32 this inning for Osborne. Here it comes as the payoff pitch is low for ball 4, and that loads the bases. The Mustangs have batted around this inning. And now here is Noah Sizemore. But first, timeout called by Mike Long, and we might have another pitcher coming in for Woodward Granger. And that indeed is the case, as we will have another pitcher come in for the Hawks. So the Mustangs still batting here in the top of the 6th, now lead at 6-4. We'll tell you about the new Woodward Granger batter after this. Bases are now loaded with 1 out. We'll be back on the Autumn Radio Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Back here in Woodward Granger, Davis County has turned things around here in the 6th inning. They lead the Hawks 6-4. New pitcher in the game is Carter Long. He comes in from shortstop to pitch. And he will face Noah Sizemore, who is the 10th Mustang to bat in this inning. So Davis County moves around Woodward Granger moves around the furniture a little bit as Clayton Noah moves now to short. I beg your pardon. Noah is still at third. Waiting to see who the new shortstop is. So here we go. Bases loaded. 1 out. 5 runs in already for Davis County here in the 6th. And Noah Sizemore will look to make it a larger margin. Fastball high and tight for ball 1 from Carter Long. Long is a sophomore. 0-1 on the mound last season. He pitched 20 in the 3rd innings. That spikes to the plate. However, Leuenberger was able to catch it cleanly with his glove off the ground. And the count is 2-0. 23 strikeouts, 11 walks in those 20 in the 3rd innings for Carter Long, who had an ERA of 2.75. The 2-0. A grounder towards third, and that gets under the glove of Noah into left field. Coming in to score is Schooley. Right behind him is Settles. 8-4 Davis County. I'm going to score that one a single. And 2 more RBI for Sizemore. Dexter Scott now batting for the Mustangs, who now lead by 4. What a turnaround this has been. Runners now at 1st and 2nd, strike 1 to Scott, who walked and scored earlier this inning. He's also struck out twice. Long comes set. The kick in the 0-1. Fastball inside corner, strike 2, and Scott actually lifted his back foot because he thought the pitch was going to hit him. Instead, strike 2 is called, and the count is 0-2. Long pause by Long. Now the pitch, fouled back. Hayden Bankson is the runner at 2nd. Sizemore leads off from 1st. 8-4, Davis County now leads it. They've scored 7 here in the top of the 6th. Another 0-2 coming to Scott. That bounces to the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looked like a breaking ball. One ball and 2 strikes. Next pitch coming to Dexter Scott. Here it is. A swing and a miss. As Scott strikes out, that is the 2nd out of the inning. And that brings up Victor Milder. Schooley is 3 for 4 in this ball game. You could argue, though, Victor has had the best at bat so far. A single and a pair of walks. There's a strike. Oof. Looked low, but that has been par for the course here this evening. 0-1 to count to Milder. Now with 2 outs and runners at 1st and 2nd. Milder walked and scored earlier this inning. He's the 11th man to bat in this inning. The 0-1. Did they call that a strike? Ooh, that looked low. I think they called that a strike. It's 0-2. Whew, that looked well low. Sound a whole 0-2. And Milder goes down looking. So the inning is finally over, but Davis County does score 7 runs. And the big blow was a bases clearing double by Peyton Schooley. Our new score, Davis County 8, Woodward Granger 4 on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets, and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Back here at Davis County, it is an 8-4 at Woodward Granger. It is an 8-4 Davis County lead.
For the Hawks, number 3, Sam Barrier.
Mustangs scored 7 runs in the top of the 7th. And now they look to hold Woodward Granger, who were down to their last 6 outs. Josh Settle's still in there. His pitch count's still manageably low at 66. Sam Barrier leads things off. A ground out and a strikeout thus far this evening. And the first pitch fastball taken inside for strike 1 off the inside corner. Slider missing outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Hit high and foul behind the plate and out of play. As I said earlier, those who bring baseballs back to the concession stand get a piece of gum. 5 kids went after that one. Still a lot of energy as we approach the 9 o'clock hour. Hit on a couple of hops to Sizemore, playing in at third, and he throws out Barrier for the first out.
Now back for the Hawks, number 23, Nolan Schultz.
Nolan Schultz will bat with the bases empty and 1 out. He struck out in the 2nd, reached on an error back in the 4th, ended up getting picked off at third base later in the inning. Grounder right back to the mound. Settles, grabs it, and throws to first to retire Schultz, and there are quickly 2 outs. Riker Bovee is the batter. He reached on a drop third strike back in the 3rd. He also reached on an error. He reached on an error in the 3rd and reached on a drop third strike back in the 4th. He also was picked off third base. A pair of pickoffs by Max Taylor in that 3rd inning. That 4th inning, I should say, really helped stem the tide. And that might have been the turning point of this ball game when you're honest about it. A lot of traffic for Woodward Granger back in the 4th, but they couldn't get a run across thanks to those 2 runners getting picked off by Taylor. Strike on the inside corner to Bovee to make it 1-1. Some redemption for Taylor as well behind the plate. He had a couple of pass balls in that 4-run 3rd inning for Woodward Granger, but he was able to pick off a pair of runners at third base as Bovee swings and misses to make it 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now the 1-2. Got him swinging. He swung at a slider in the dirt, and Woodward Granger goes down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 7th. 8-4 Davis County on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
High-speed internet is here, powered by a 100% fiber optic network. Citizens Mutual provides reliable, fiber-to-the-home, high-speed internet to rural Iowa.
My children and my grandchildren, when they come here, they didn't like to come visit very much because they couldn't get on their devices. Well, now they love it because they can have chats with their friends. People don't realize how isolated sometimes people are out in the rural areas. So, yeah, it's awesome.
Visit findmyfiber.mycmtech.com.
Are you wanting a fence built but not sure who to call? Skylar at Hopkins Fencing in Bloomfield has lots of experience and can provide references from many happy customers. He can do everything from barbed wire, woven, continuous, and custom welding. Call Skylar at Hopkins Fencing in Bloomfield for a free estimate. You can find his number on Facebook or call 641-208-6310. That's 641-208-6310. Check out the Hopkins Fencing Facebook page for lots of pictures of the quality fencing jobs that he has done.
High-speed internet is here, powered by a 100% fiber optic network. Citizens Mutual provides reliable...
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Davis County leads at 8-4. Here in the 7th inning, look to complete a comeback win. They trailed 4-0 in this game. Now they lead it by 4. Aiden Hale will lead things off for the Mustangs. He fouls the first pitch back. Carter Long still on the mound for Woodward Granger. Hale so far in this ball game 0 for 3. That pitch is a 58-footer that skips past the catcher Leuenberger. 1 ball and 1 strike. Long comes set. Pitching from the stretch and the 1-1 pitch, grounded foul toward Coach Todd White over the third base box. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So Hale in the hole at 1-2. And a pitch. A slider that's swung on and missed. And Hale strikes out. So with 1 out, the batter is Hudson Humphrey. Humphrey kept the line moving in that 7-run 6th inning. He drew a bases-loaded walk for his first RBI of the season. Actually, I would say his first RBI as a varsity man. First pitch, fastball, cut on and missed. 0-1. Humphrey and then Schooley due up for Mustangs here in the 7th. A swing and a miss at a fastball, 0-2. Now 0-2. And the pitch to Humphrey, foul tipped into the glove of Leuenberger, and another strikeout for Carter Long. 2 outs, bases empty, and Peyton Schooley will get another opportunity. Schooley is 3 for 4 with a double, a run scored, and 3 runs driven in. A bases clearing double. His last time up in the 6th was the big blow. And that 7-run 6th inning for Davis County. County, as that first pitch bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases empty, 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Mustangs lead at 8-4. And a 1-0 pitch, a late swing at that high offering by Schooley. Evens the count at 1-1. And a pitch. Fastball taken for a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Long looking to finish off the Mustangs here in the top of the 7th. And give Woodward Granger a chance in the bottom of the 7th. The pitch. Got him looking. Long strikes out the side in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Let's hold him and go home. Davis County leads it 8-4 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
For excellence in auto body work and paint jobs, there is only one place to go, R&K Body Pros. They pride themselves on being a local business who puts their customers first. Not only do they do quality work, they do estimates, insurance jobs, and will work with clients on deductibles. If you are in an accident, see R&K Body Pros to get your car back to normal. They work with all insurances, making sure you're happy with your outcome. Excellence is what you can expect when you work with R&K Body Pros at 315 East 2nd Street in downtown Ottumwa.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Davis County will look to finish off Woodward Granger here in the bottom of the 7th as they look for their 2nd straight road win to start the season. They lead the Hawks 8-4. Josh Settles, who started the game, will look to try to finish what he started on the mound. Settles has retired the last 5 he's faced. Walter Leuenberger will start things off for Woodward Granger. Fastball outside for ball 1. Leuenberger so far today, a strikeout in the 3rd. He's singled in the 4th. The wind and the 1-0. Fastball inside. Last thing you want to do is give a free pass to the number 9 hitter, especially with Clayton Noah looming. He's due up 4th in this inning. He already has a homer and a double off Settles here tonight. And a 2-0 pitch. He fires that in there for a strike. And the 2-1 delivery is hit high in the air, right center field. Milder dives for it, but can't make the catch. There to back him up is Humphrey. He fires it back in. It is a leadoff single for Leuenberger, his 2nd of the night. Good effort by Milder in center field.
Now back for the Hawks, number 22, Gavin Velke.
So batting for Jace Osborne will be Gavin Velke. His first at-bat of the season.
For the Hawks, number 1, Drake Keebler.
And Drake Keebler is running for Leuenberger at first base. Keebler, or beg your pardon, Velke at the plate. He takes ball 1 from Settles. A runner at first, nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th. Davis County 3 outs away from sealing this win up. The pitch. Change up. Ooh, taken outside for ball 2. Gavin Velke is a freshman against the senior Settles. And the pitch. Hit foul behind the plates, out of play. Count now is 2 balls and 1 strike to Velke. Keebler leads off from first. And that pitch is fouled back. 2-2. Settles. Needs 3 more outs to seal up this Davis County win, as Velke now set up at 2-2. And a pitch. Fouled at the plate. That ball scooted in between the legs of Taylor, the catcher, but so the count remains 2-2. Settles, bends at the waist, peers into his catcher, Taylor. Now comes set. He delivers a 2-2 pitch. Slider outside. Count is full. By my count, Settles has thrown 85 pitches this evening. Here comes a payoff pitch to Velke. Swing and a miss. He chased a high fastball. And Velke strikes out. 1 out.
Now back for the Hawks, number 2, Carter Long.
Carter Long is the batter. He tripled his first time up. Drew a walk and scored in the 3rd, and then grounded back to the pitcher in the 5th. Slider outside. 1-0. Settles comes home with the 1-0. Grounder back to the mound. He throws to second for 1, and the throw to first is not in time. Nice scoop by Bankson at first to prevent that error. 2 outs in the inning, however, and the final chance for Woodward Granger will be Clayton Noah.
Back for the Hawks, number 13, Clayton Noah.
Didn't really want to see Noah again in this ball game, but this is an ideal situation with a runner at first, 2 outs. 1 swing of the bat will only bring him within 2. He does have a 2-run homer earlier in this ball game. Oof. Don't know where that missed, but that fastball was taken for ball 1, apparently outside to the right-handed hitting Noah. Now the 1-0 with the runner going, and that's fouled off at the plate. So Keebler took off on that pitch, but he'll have to head back to first, with the count now even at 1-1. Noah popped out in the 1st inning and then drilled a 2-run homer over the center field fence in the 3rd, and then hit a double to center field in the 5th. The 1-1 with the runner going. Pitch is taken outside for a ball. No throw by Taylor as they just concede the stolen base to Keebler, I should say the Long, as Long is there now as he reached there on the fielder's choice. 2-1 to count to Noah. Woodward Granger down to their final out. Line drive, base hit, right field. It's a 3-hit night for Noah. Long rounding 3rd. He comes home to score. An RBI single for Noah to make it 8-5.
Now back for the Hawks, number 7, Jack Schindler.
Timeout called by head coach Todd White. 1 more out to get, and we'll see what head coach Todd White has in mind. He has in mind another pitcher. So we will see another pitcher come in for Davis County. Woodward Granger has a runner at first with 2 outs. They are down to their last out here in the bottom of the 7th. Davis County leads at 8-5. Back to tell you about the new hurler after this on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
New pitcher in the game is Noah Sizemore as he'll look to finish things off here in Granger. Davis County leads it 8-5. So as far as the defense is concerned, Settles is now in right field. Humphrey moves in to play second. Schooley now plays at third base. And a first pitch fastball taken high and inside for ball one to Schindler. Sizemore looking to get one final out to wrap this ball game up. Curveball missing inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Schindler is 1 for 3. And the 2-0 pitch is a strike taken on the outside edge. Sizemore pitching from the stretch. The curveball is swung on and fouled off, says the home plate umpire. So that evens the count at 2-2. That was a 59-foot curveball, but Schindler offered at it and got a piece of it, as a matter of fact. And now Woodward Granger is down to their final strike of the evening. Sizemore looking to finish things off. The pitch, fouled back. Another 2-2 pitch coming to Schindler. Curveball misses inside, and the Davis County crowd thought Sizemore had strike 3. Instead, the count is full. So with 2 outs and the count full, the runner from first will take off, which he does. And as a fastball, a soft liner, a bouncer to short, and the throw goes over the head of Bankson at first. Coming in to score is Noah, and now it is an 8-6 ball game. So Dexter Scott had the play at short, but an error extends the game. And now the tying run comes to the plate. Ashton Hodges hitless in 3 at-bats. Sizemore looking for one final out. The pitch, fastball, fouled back. Sizemore, his first action on the mound this season. Looking to close out this game and give Davis County a big comeback win here on the road at Woodward Granger. The 0-1. Curveball swung on and missed. And once again, Woodward Granger is down to their final strike. 0-2 to count. Sizemore is set. He delivers. Curveball swung on and missed, and that is a Mustang winner. Final score 8-6. Davis County wins it. What a comeback win for the Mustangs. Woodward Granger put up a fight in the 7th inning, but Davis County was able to hold them at bay, and they win it 8-6. We'll take a break and be back to wrap up things after this timeout. Davis County now 2-0 in the season. Sounds good, doesn't it? We'll be back on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein soybeans and local Davis seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs!
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Hi, I'm Allison Engel with First Iowa State Bank of Bloomfield. As another growing season gets underway, First Iowa State Bank is here to help area farmers tackle their 2026 ag needs with local decisions, personal service, and financing built around your operation. Whether you're planning for crop inputs, equipment, livestock, land, or operating expenses, our experienced ag lending team understands agriculture because we live it every day right here in Southeast Iowa. Stop in and talk with our ag lending team at First Iowa State Bank of Bloomfield.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
Janet's doing it, so's Fred, same with Omar, and Tim's been at it since February of last year. And guess what? They're all saving by doing so. That's because they're all using Drive Safe and Save from State Farm and saving 10% just by signing up, and then getting a 30% discount down the road. How about you? You ready to get at it and save? To start driving safe and saving in Iowa and Missouri, call me, Wes Ashelman, your Albia State Farm agent today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Discounts may vary. Not available in California, Massachusetts, or Rhode Island.
When it comes to athletic performance, Danco in Centerville is the local go-to. They're your athletic performance specialist, helping school teams, athletic directors, coaches, parents, and athletes with top-quality gear for sports and active lifestyles. Danco also makes team fundraising simple, handling the design, orders, shipping, and everything in between, so your organization can raise money without the headache. Like and follow Danco on Facebook and visit them on the Centerville Square.
Danco. Work hard, play proud.
Pierce Fence Company is Southeast Iowa's premier local fence company. With over 70 years of experience, their dedication to quality craftsmanship and customer service is in a class of its own.
Hi, I'm Jared at Pierce Fence Company. We've been building quality fences for decades, and we value helping others. It's important to us to serve our community and make a positive change. We specialize in residential, commercial, and industrial fence installs. Give us a call or check us out online to find out why we were built to make a difference.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Davis County led this game, or trailed at this game at one point, 4-0, but thanks to a 7-run 6th inning, they come from behind and beat Woodward Granger 8-6 here tonight as we welcome you back to Hawks baseball field here in Granger. Davis County trailed 4-0 at one point, as I said, and that 4-run 3rd inning was courtesy of a couple of errors by Davis County, but the big blow was a 2-run homer by Clayton Noah, who had a big game for Woodward Granger, 3 for 4 at the plate with 3 RBI, 2 runs scored as well. So Woodward Granger led it 4-0. Davis County got a run back in the 4th inning when Noah Sizemore scored on a pass ball. And then it stayed 4-1 until we got to the 6th inning, and that's when Clayton Noah, who pitched fantastic, he had 9 strikeouts in the game, but he started to lose a little gas, walked a pair of batters. He left. Jace Osborne came in. He walked another batter to load the bases. And then Aiden Hale put a ball in play. It was fumbled by the shortstop Long. Everybody was safe. A run scored to make it 4-2. Hudson Humphrey drew a bases loaded walk to make it 4-3. And in the big blow of the game, Peyton Schooley with a bases clearing double to make it 6-4 Davis County. And the Mustangs did not look back at that point. The Mustangs sent 11 men to the plate in that 6th inning, scoring 7 runs as a result. There was also a 2-run single by Noah Sizemore in there as well. Woodward Granger scored a pair of runs in the 7th inning to make things interesting. Josh Settles tried to finish things off, but was only able to get 1 out. Actually was able to get 2 outs, but couldn't get that final out, and Noah Sizemore came in to clean things up. So the numbers for this game as we get set to say goodbye to you today. Davis County, 8 runs on 4 hits, 6 errors, 8 men left on base. Woodward Granger, 6 runs on 8 hits, 4 errors, and 5 men left on. Winning pitcher is Josh Settles. He's 1-0. Losing pitcher is Jace Osborne. He is 0-1. Time of the game, 2 hours, 17 minutes. But most importantly, Davis County is 2-0 on the season with a pair of road wins at Keokuk and at Woodward Granger. So that will do it for us this week. We will next be with you on Tuesday after the Memorial Day holiday, and it will be South Central Conference play as the Mustangs will play their first conference games of the season. It will be a doubleheader back at the Mustang Sports Complex in Bloomfield, so the first home games of the season. Looking forward to seeing all the folks down in Bloomfield as well, and we look forward to having you join us then. Have a safe Memorial Day weekend. And we will see you on Tuesday, May 26th, for Davis County versus Cardinal in a doubleheader. We look forward to having you join us then. For any Argo on-site producer, this is Ellis Kojo saying so long from Granger. This has been Davis County Baseball on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.